Moin, moin, moin. What up, infection-free zone people? Um, yeah, I got some news. I've played this game a lot, to be honest, and I don't know about you guys, but I always wanted to play with tanks. I did manage to find tanks after migrating. I was playing a New York map, and honestly, I can show you why. Just talk about it. Ah, spoiler! Uh, G-maps. I could have prepared that shit. New York. Yeah. So if you're cool with having a tank after migrating, then no problemo. I personally love going in this region. I have it like kind of like here, I guess, and build my base here basically. Um, because you have this, kind of like square island thingy all over the water. I of course play without swimming infected because they don't know how to swim. How would they? Yeah, I played here. It's probably one of the easiest maps you can play on it, to be honest. You don't have to worry about food until you have like, I don't know, like 300 people or whatever. Because you can loot so much in New York. There's a bunch of fuel and metal down here. A lot of police everywhere. You won't run out of AKs or shotguns. Yeah, can only recommend. Because then afterwards you can migrate. And I think it was right around like this circle here. Oh, you can't even see my cursor. Okay, basically, the square you're seeing is the square you can go to, and then down here, can you see Bay Ridge? Yeah, you have to go down here when you migrate because there's a little fort down here, and you will find a tank right yonder. You don't even have to do an expedition or anything. You can just go to this place, and you will find a tank right here. I did it 2 times and it worked 2 times, so I don't know about you guys, but for me that's enough to say that it's guaranteed. So, for me personally, I didn't like playing here. I didn't like the area. I like having like a pretty OP spot, to be honest. But I also like tanks, and I don't want to have to migrate somewhere to get a tank. So I started googling, and I stumbled upon this beautiful person right here. This motherfucker told me that even with just an expedition, you don't have to migrate. Even with just expeditions, you can find tanks. And he went here, Portsmouth. Nope, here, this one. He went here, on the little whale island, I think it's called. Yeah, here, whale island. Because when you make your base here, and you have your border of like your buildable space area right yonder, like let's say Charles Dickens, and this one is in your buildable space, but everything down here from McDonald's to this one is in the expedition area, then you can loot these 2 areas and you'll find 2 tanks. So you can then build your base here, get 2 tanks from expeditions right here. This will be like 2 squares, like McDonald's will be one, and then this one will be one. So, I personally only found 2 tanks. I know he said he found, or he or she, I don't know, found the 4 tanks here. I haven't been able to find more. Maybe his expedition was somewhere else, because if you just go in here and have this your buildable area, then there won't be any tanks. Um, you won't find them only if this is the expedition area down here. So I thought to myself, okay, so if there is a military base in the expedition zone, then I will be able to find tanks. So I start Googling like what are the best maps for that. And with explaining a lot of shit to ChatGPT, I found San Antonio. Most of you probably tried San Antonio before because this one. We have a fort here. I played it a little bit. I think I made my area like, um, I think it was kind of around the edge of the expedition map was like this way down here. following this street, to be honest. And then everything right here, everything in the fort area is um, expedition. I found 2 tanks here, and personally, there is another military base down here. It's the Air Force, but I couldn't find any tanks here, I think. I have a save. I could look it up again, but I don't think. I think I found like 1 or 2 tanks here. Oh no, never mind. I'm lying. I found 3 tanks here. 2 here, 1 here. Um, but I made my base like there was a square-ish building. Might have been here, to be honest. Now here. I made my base here. Um, because it's kind of like it is kind of OP, to be honest. If you like having like a square base in the middle of the map with like no water or whatsoever. Um, I think I made my HQ here and then houses and everything here. These buildings are like all pretty medium sized. Um, yeah, but I play on the like hardest difficulty, kind of, with like the most intensity on swarms. I think it's 7. Um, the highest zombie group size. Um, yeah. So there will be a lot of infected, and if you have like a square base without any water or anything blocking them and making them come from 1 or 2 sides only, then in my opinion it's just a lot of micromanagement. But 3 tanks wasn't enough for me, so I kept on searching to find this beautiful place right here. Kirlin, man, in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, kind of in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, it's a flyover country. So, because you can make your base kind of like in the middle right here, and you'll have 2 freaking giant military bases right then and there. Um, I'm gonna show you how many tanks you can get out of here. It's also like the second time trying this, to be honest, on this map. So we will see. I've made like a screenshot on my phone where the tanks spawned in here, and then now we will go in the game and go to these locations. This is just Colleen. Um, yeah, and I'm gonna show you that I could find like I think I found like 8 or 9 tanks here. Um, and I'm also gonna show you how I like kind of quickly go through all of these. Um, you go in your console, not when you're playing the game, of course, but when you're searching for a map that has a lot of tanks, and then you go for show vehicle. Show vehicles. Okay. Maybe we have to enable cheats first and then show. Yeah, there we go. Show vehicles. This is the first command you always do when you get into a map when you're looking for tanks. Because they can just spawn as a car, but I only have found 1 map where that was the case, and only after migrating. So if you just want to have a tank in the first area you land, that's the way to go. I'm already on day 7, as you can see, so I have already done some looting here. But up here is a lot of food and some fuel. There's a shit ton of research in this area, and a little bit spread also, but I think down here or down here there was also a lot of research. Um, Up here, almost all of these buildings were police. I found like a fuck ton of AKs and shit. It's day 6 and I have 15 AKs, 12 sniper rifles, 20 pistols, 7 mortars, and my squads also have AKs. So yeah, if you want weapon, ammo, and research, you got it on here. But you won't find a lot of food, to be honest. It seems like a lot of food things, but you also don't have a shit ton of trees. You see, I'm planting here a lot of trees. So for me, I always played like big cities, and you can get away with so much looting and not building in the beginning there, that I kind of unlearned how to play the game, on a more challenging map. But anyways, you want to have those tanks fast, so I personally go like this. And then everywhere I click now, I spawn squads. So let me just double check my screenshot. The first, oh shit, the first tank should be up 2 and 3 to the right. So here. Oh, okay, we have to fuck my ass. Unlock all expedition tiles. There we go. And then spawn's going truck. The dumb thing is, every time you press the X, I don't know why they made this, you like also already activate shit. If you have like this adapt building 2, then you'll just adapt some building up there. So keep that in mind. Okay, so I always put like, oh fuck me, like 4 or 5 here if I'm just exploring this because they have no weapons, of course, and if there's zombies, then some of them might die. But this is one spot. This is not the second spot. This is the second spot. Shut the fuck up. Then it is here. Then we have okay, here and here. Then this one. This one. Okay, there's 4 in a row, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's so many here. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then oh, there's another one down here, I guess. And the last one up here is with a gap of 2, so here? Well, I'm not too sure about this one. Oh no, wait. No, it's this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then there should be... where is it? One more. Okay, that one's far out. It's one down here, and then 1, 2, 3 to the left. 1, 2, 3 to the left. Yes. So right here, and then you just let them do their thing. I kind of dislike this selecting, to be honest. I don't know about you guys, but it happens to be so many times that I have someone selected, then go to the next person, want to do stuff with them, and then I fuck it up. But anyways, these two were not it. They can get the fuck up out of here. You go here, and you also don't have to be there, I guess. No. You can go here. Okay. And then you just let them do the thing. We're gonna ignore everything for now, because I just want to show you that there are a fuck ton of tanks here. Yeah. Let's kill them. I don't care. Now you have to micromanage a little bit, because I have the feeling sometimes that they won't even defend themselves if you don't force them. Might. Yeah, that's also a thing. Zack. Can I take this end? No, I cannot push this away. Okay, they're going slow. But I'm too lazy right now to spawn more, honestly. Let's just wait a second. They should be done first. Area cleared. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, it's not guaranteed then. Because... No, no, it's not guaranteed. Last time I had a tank right down there. So maybe it's just a chance. Because on my last run I 100% found one here. Okay, then it's not guaranteed. It's just a very high chance, I guess. Oh, fuck me. Then I have to loot all these as well, I guess. Where were the ones that found the tank? You guys were the ones that found the tank. Okay, so this tile is still loaded. Then let's try other tiles as well. This is honestly... No, it's still in the military base. Now let's see how many we will get, man. Last time I got like 8 or 9. They got another tank. Almost selected these guys away, but I catched myself. Okay, so we have 2 tanks already. Yeah, get a medic. Get ready. Let's put all of them in the HQ. Did I have someone selected? No. Okay. So they have found a normal car. I hate to see that. There's another tank. There's no tank. Okay. There's another tank. The infected are pillaging a building. There's no tank right there, I guess. So they got this. But as you can see, 1, 2, 3, and should be a 4th down there, to be honest. But we have one right there, so 4. They didn't find shit. Did I see that tank yet? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there should be one down here. That's fucking annoying me, to be honest. Verstecken. We're gonna hide. Let's see. How many more can we get? I really thought that they were, like, solid spawns, to be honest. They're gonna die because they're too dumb to defend themselves. Another tank. Then let's just get more up. Are they done? Yes, they're done. You go here. No more tanks. You guys are done as well. You guys are also done as well. But no tanks, sadly. Ready, red, back. Shut the fuck up. Get me more tanks. Okay, down here is cooked, I guess. I'm gonna check this one and oops, and this one. Okay, no more tank for you, sadly. No more tanks for you. Also, right here. These ones are done as well. Let's maybe go here. Let's check these. Maybe for some reason this road down here is part of a military base. Fuck them up. Eat. I kind of have the feeling that this is it now. When it comes to getting more tanks. Another vehicle here. I think it was this one. No, can't be. Oh, they got fucked over here. You fight these. Yeah, look how they always fucking. I don't know. That's the one thing in this game, or one of the few things that really fucking annoy me, is A, they don't shoot while driving. Like, why would they not shoot while driving? That is so fucking stupid, man. Imagine you're in a car, one guy is driving, you have an AK-47 in your hand, and there's zombies behind the car everywhere. Why would you not try to shoot at them? I don't want to have to download a mod and a mod manager and 15 other different things um, to get this shit to work as it should be in my eyes. Um, just let the fucking people shoot out of the goddamn vehicle, man, while it's driving. Also, bridges. I don't want to have to download a mod to get a bridge from A to B. How is that not in the game yet? Um, People love making bases on like islands and shit and making it so defensible as possible. And I don't know why they. I don't know, man. Maybe they have like 15 people working on this game. Who knows? Who knows? But anyways, we have cleared pretty much the entire military base. We can go and let them do this, to be honest. Maybe we'll find one or two more. But that wasn't the best yield, to be honest. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It should be a ninth down there. But that one is apparently not... wait, let me double check. Down and to the up. This one should be a tank as well. So if you are doing it, loot... I don't see my cursor. Here, loot this one. This is where one where I had one in my other game. So you might find one again too. Kill him. Alright, we're just gonna wait for these two more because these two are technically somewhat in a military base, I think. No. Yeah, just gonna find. Like if you make if you do the show vehicles thing, then every time they drive past the vehicle on the map that you already are able to see, they will just always say, "Oh, new vehicle." Mm, let's put you up there for the fun. You are still plundering. Sweep the area. And another tank! Number 9, I think. Okay, so yeah, technically the military base is going up here too, so you could also continue to loot all of these and maybe you get even like 10 tanks on one map. But to be honest, 9 tanks, like you're not gonna be doing anything with them for the next, I don't know, like 5 hours in the game. But after that, you're gonna be set. up, bro. Like if you get all these tanks, and these ones are like pretty guaranteed. So if you don't have like, if you just want like quick two or three tanks, then go for these in the middle. Um, don't go for this one down there apparently. But these ones here are pretty fucking guaranteed. Um, maybe you'll get one less, maybe you'll get one more. But I think if you loot all of these, because if you look at Google Maps, it is all still military up here. Um, yeah, here 69. Yeah, it's all still military basically. So you could still get more tanks up here. Um, yeah, this is basically like a big military town. Maybe you can also make your setup here because I got the feeling. Max. Yeah. Anyways, you can probably also, if you extend this maybe to down here, get more tanks from there, but I don't know. Anyways, if you find a place like this with like as many tanks or just a better defensible position, um, please let me know. Post it somewhere on the internet, on Reddit, YouTube, I don't care. As long as I can find it with my trusted companion ChatGPT, then I'm happy. Because to be honest, finding all this out was not easy. If you just Google for tanks, you'll find a lot of subreddits with where they are talking about the APC, just the armored personal carrier, I guess. Um, so yeah, let's fucking get rid of the sound right here. Yeah, but that's my advice to you. Was there? Oh, there was one more. Let's fucking go. Okay, 10 tanks. 10 tanks on one map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah, here we go. Okay, 10 tanks, yeah. I think that's kind of OP, man. Having 2.5 tanks in every corner, and you won't have any problems for a long time. Um, but to be honest, tanks are the most efficient if you have like an island, for example, with only one bridge. So if you're going, for example, if you don't want the 55 tanks and you're okay with just a few, then I would seriously recommend this map for you because you have a lot of loot, you have a lot of space on the island to build. I'm pretty sure you can, if you like cramp it right, you can get definitely 800 people in there. Just build like two big houses and then have like big buildings with like 100 people being able to work for chemicals, for weapons, whatever. I personally like having giant buildings for everything with like for example like one building with like 60 or 70 for research. Then when I build a home or a house, I mostly build a very big house from the beginning, um, because I just don't want to have to build 15 small houses. A lot of people, when playing maps, they go into like some area where there's like super tiny buildings, but in a like a small area, and then they go like, 15 people are working here, 10 people are working here, 10 people are working here, 10 people are working here. But I really don't like that because once people start getting sick, then you have to keep putting people back into their jobs basically. Like they work the job, they get sick, they come out of being sick, and then they just forget everything they ever done. Um, and if you have like 50 buildings that produce ammo and weapons, then you have to click and click and click and click. But if it's just one dumb building making ammo, then you don't have to search around and click for 50 goddamn buildings because as you can maybe have as you have maybe been able to tell, I don't like the priority system. I fucking hate that shit. I want to control where everyone is working and what they are doing at what point of time because this game can get pretty difficult sometimes. Whenever you have enough fuel, you run out of fuel. Whenever you have enough food, you run out of fuel or ammo, and something is always missing. If you have everything set up, then you run out of materials. Um, So yeah, I don't like having a priority system this way. Um, yeah, that's it basically. I just wanted to show off that there's some maps in this game that have a fuck ton of starting tanks. Um, these are just three that I found. The Portsmouth one I shamelessly stole from this person here, Angel Forge. Yeah, I have found tanks. Do what you want with this information. Um, yeah, it's like recording an audio message for a friend. You know, at the end, it's like, have I said anything? Or have I forgot to say anything? But I think I have said it all. Yeah, I'm not a let's player or anything. I'm not a YouTuber or anything. I'm just a player of this game, uploading a video to help some people who want to start with tanks. Yeah, have a nice day.